And we are live.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's session of Sins of the Fallen, where we last left off. The party was really just killing time, I think, at this point, until their scheduled meeting to see if the noble lady, what are you calling her, Lady Llama,
Yes.
was interested in the sarcophagus. In that time, Ruby, B, and Kit had been investigating a murder and found themselves in first they found themselves in the hideout of an assassin's guild, and they quickly left that area before making their way to a underground black market called the Dragon's Grotto, where they were able to find someone who could get them humanoid meat if they hear about it. They would let them know if anything available came in. And then they regrouped with the rest of the party at the inn. And then later that night, there was a fire down the street. Ruby and Kat went in to investigate and found that it was being caused by a rogue fire elemental that Ruby tried to talk to, but it didn't go well. And they fought it a little bit. The fight went out on the street, and seemingly right before the fire elemental was going to finish off Ruby, she was rescued by a mysterious winged half-orc who defeated the fire elemental quite quickly, and then left before anybody really realized what happened. And in the ensuing chaos, everybody decided that Ruby was the one that defeated it, and started chanting her fake name, as well as a new moniker, Flare the Fire Queen.
Boy, do we know how to keep a low profile.
Quite.
The absolute lowest.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
I did a good job being a gorilla twice.
It's funny you say that, because Casper is one of the more low profile people right now.
Yeah, right now, but
Like-
he's not trying to do anything.
Like the
He's
only
like, "Yeah,
person the only person that's been more low profile than Casper is Felcrum, who's just been guarding the cart
At
this
the
time.
the whole time, yeah, I know. The only thing Casper's done is spread rumors.
Yeah.
And held concerts.
A little bit, yeah. And just the one.
So, after people started to disperse and the guards that arrived on the scene too late to do anything about it took your statements, those that stuck around to give statements. I'm assuming everybody just goes back to bed.
Yes.
That's my plan.
I'm very hurt.
All right.
Mhm.
So yeah, you guys head back to the inn. It's very early in the morning, so nobody is up, even with the chaos that just happened outside. Nobody's up to celebrate Ruby's win. And so you all just kind of head back to your rooms and go back to sleep. And a few hours later, those that didn't participate in the combat gain the full benefits of a long rest.
Nice.
Yay!
While those that did participate are going to need a few more hours.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, the day has arrived. You are meeting with. I think it's funny, call her Lady Llama. Lady Balama Augusto,
What else
that-
do you call her?
her actual name.
That is
Oh.
her actual name. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Balama. Balama. There's a whole ba in front of that llama.
Nah, the buh is silent.
Oh my god. Okay.
Why is there
Well,
a bus on
You
the
sound
llama?
like me. Your cat is showing.
So anyway, the meeting is that night. What would people like to do in the meantime?
Continue to sleep.
Right, yes, you are asleep, as is Ruby.
I'm going to do something totally different and go watch the cards.
Wait a second, that's the same thing you've been doing.
Oh, you caught me.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything. I feel like everything relies on this getting this fucking cart gone.
Yep.
Oh god.
Well, Kit, as you
Oh no! Why
come
did-
down
why
in
did
the
I
morning.
talk? Why did I talk? I'm not talking. No one's speaking. Everything bad happens when I open my mouth.
as you come down in the morning, you find that Arthur is waiting for you.
Oh no! I knew it. Mentally brace myself. Keep going down the stairs. Good morning.
Morning. What happened last night? You guys all kind of ran off, and when you came back, Ruby looked more fiery than usual.
Oh, did you not see there was a fire across the street ish?
Oh,
Yeah,
no. Athlos and I were watching the cart.
I guess the cart's like kept in like the back, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wow, those guys really? They didn't hear all the commotion? I feel like fire's loud. A building on fire is not quiet. Like
I mean, I heard shouts, but I didn't know what happened.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, it was a fire. So, Ruby being a little more, flame retardant, went in there to help out.
See, there's like genuine surprise on his face as he says, "Wow, I wasn't expecting that."
What part?
Well, Ruby running into a burning building to save people.
How come? Why does that seem odd?
Well, all of you guys kind of you don't really like your whole group. It doesn't really give off like a altruistic vibe like that. Like,
Are you saying we're all bad people?
I'm not saying bad people, just didn't take you for heroes. You know, with the shady dealings that we're part of with the sarcophagus and whatnot.
It's because, you know, shady dealings are going on doesn't mean that innocent people just need to die for no reason.
Fair enough.
He tries to put on like a hurt face, like she's like offended at the fact that he thinks we're all like monsters, which I mean, the vast majority of us are, but you know, it's besides the point.
I'm sorry, did I offend you? I didn't think you thought yourself that way either.
I mean, I'd never said I thought of myself as a hero, but
Do you want to be a hero?
oh, I want to be a scientist. No, sorry.
The fuck?
Sorry, it was just so, it was perfect. It was right there. Um, no. Not like hero was ever in my dream journal as a kid, but
See kind of like a look of relief pass over his face.
you want to have breakfast?
Oh, what? That's not so you.
Sure. There's also something else I wanted to talk to you about. We can talk about it over breakfast.
Sure. That would be, yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so you guys grab breakfast and kind of go off and sit at a table together. As you're eating, he says, so, on our way here, we talked about you showing me the city. And you guys have kind of been busy the last couple days, so I was wondering if you wanted to do that today.
Yeah, that'd be great. I just need to make sure I leave a note for my sisters so she knows where I am. But yeah, just the two of us?
Oh, yeah, that's... I assume. Did you want others to come with us?
No, I was just checking, making sure, double checking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go leave that note. I'll be right back. Go upstairs.
Okay, don't let your breakfast get cold.
Oh my god.
I'd like to
This is
imagine at this
incredible.
point Casper's walking downstairs.
Sure. As Kit kind of runs up the stairs past you.
Just make a note of it. See Arthur, just like scare her off already.
No, she just wanted to go let her sister know that we were gonna spend the day together.
Pretty sure that she's still asleep.
I think she was gonna leave a note.
Oh, probably smart. Don't want to wake her up. Ugh. Still kind of tired though. Long night.
Did you help with the fire too?
Oh God, no. It wouldn't want to ruin my outfit.
Fair enough.
It's not fireproof. Opposite of that, actually. Anytime anything gets hot and steamy, it comes off.
All right.
You guys going out for the day?
Yeah, she's gonna show me the city.
Oh, fun. Well, good luck. Go past him and get breakfast.
Sounds good. All right. Anything specific you're trying to do here, kid, or are you actually just leaving a note?
So, I'm gonna go upstairs, and then she wouldn't have thought about this like last night going back to sleep because it was like everybody was just tired, and it was like, what the fuck is even happening? But the real question is, did Kat come back to our room after the fire shenanigans, or did she go back to Casper's room?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about it. I think after the fire shenanigans, Kat would have gone back to whatever room just happened to be closer. Oh, I'll roll? Question mark?
Sure.
Sure.
We'll roll
I'll
to
be
see.
even.
Yeah.
Get even, Casper odd.
If it lands on its side, they're beside each other across the hall. No, I'm joking.
God damn it!
I went to
All right.
Casper's room.
All right.
Motherfucker. Alright, well then she'll go back to her room, sort of open the door and stop, and then it'll be at this point she'll kind of realize, like, huh, wait a minute. She's not here. And then she'll like turn and look down the hall with a glare, even though she knows Casper's downstairs, but she'll look at the door like evilly. She'll like, ugh. She'll write a note, slide it under the door, contemplate knocking, won't, and then we'll go back downstairs.
Okay.
Will evil eye Casper while he's eating his breakfast.
Fair enough.
But then eventually she'll go back to the table to finish her breakfast.
So, where do you want to go?
I mean, is there anything you want to see? Big city, lots to do, lots to see, lots of space.
Fortunately, I don't really know much about this city, so I guess what are some of the sites?
So many sites we'll do the tour of all the sites. It'll be great.
All right. All right. Well, you finish your breakfast, and I'm assuming you're leaving.
No, the sites are right here in this tavern. It's the people, Arthur. Come on.
Oh, gotcha.
No, yeah, we'll go.
All right.
I will obviously not be looking like me. Sticking to my random human woman, generic human actor number 1.
Sounds good. All right.
And we're going to the tourist traps.
Sounds good. So before we touch on that, what is everyone else doing? Velcrum went back to the cart, so Casper, Malkier, and B.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have breakfast at the inn.
All right. Anything planned after that?
Nope.
Okay,
Just gonna tune my instruments.
sounds good. Malkier? If Nestor's even here.
I'm going to assume Malkier's sleeping in at this point as well.
Alrighty then.
I mean, he's not allowed to leave the inn, so.
Alright.
Oh man, Arthur and I are gonna have one of those rom-com montages of like going to different places and being like pointing and laughing at things. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, so where do you take him?
I guess we'll do like the tour of like the districts. I assume that's probably a thing you can do in this city since it's like one of like the big things, how everything's nice and like broken apart and laid out and cool and different as you like travel around. Where did we go? Where was it? It's been a couple weeks since the last time. Was it like an amphitheater, right?
There's
That
an
there was?
amphitheater, yes.
Yeah, we'll go there. I don't know. Anything cool and notable in the city that I vaguely made.
Uh-huh. That you vaguely made.
Listen, okay?
Alright.
Listen, had I known, I would have needed this much stuff to do in this city.
You told him you were gonna take him on a tour.
I made it. Didn't think he was gonna take me up on it, okay? I don't know anything. Anytime I have a conversation with Arthur, it's word vomit, okay? Every time, I literally, it comes out of my mouth and it's just out there, and I don't even know what I say most of the time. It's just like, bleh. It could be anything. It
Oh
could
my
literally be
God.
anything. Oh man. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll start with the amphitheater. That's where we'll go first. And then we'll do like, I mean, he's probably already seen it, but we're going through like the vendors, and we'll get like street food and stuff, and be like, oh my god, it's literally gonna be a rom-com movie tour of a city. It's yep. Walking along any sort of like water anywhere. I was gonna say it's nice and sunny, but nope, that's not a thing in this city. It's never sunny, so it's just gloomy all the time. I can't remember. It's only like the lavish quarter, right? That's like really like sealed off from people. Like unless you're like invited in or whatever.
I mean, sealed off. It's not like sealed off. It's just that you
Well,
have
no,
to have
but-
like a reason for being there.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if we were to go to say, like, people are like just random people are allowed to like walk around, say, like the Magitech quarter. Like, not go into buildings, but just walk.
Yeah, I'd say like it's possible to like kind of
You're just meandering, you know?
meander around the area. It's like it's just a bunch of buildings. Like there's no like
I'm gonna show them where I used to work. Okay, you wanted a tour? We're getting a tour. This is where
Right.
I used to work. This is where my sister used to work.
I'm just saying that it's not gonna be like
Yeah, no,
Like-
obviously.
like DC where there's just like a bunch of like museums all right next to each other.
No, that's not what I was expecting. But
Okay.
yeah, it'll also be like this is where we'll go to Massa. We'll go to the other one that I don't remember because it's been so long since I looked at the sheet. Hang on.
I open the sheet every session.
Oh yeah, so we'll go see Massa, which is also it's basically just like a slightly fancier building, but nothing crazy. And then we'll also go to Ozda, which is where Kat used to work. So it'll just be like a tour, and then I don't know if they'll let us in the lavish quarter if we say we're just gonna go walk around to look at the lavishness of it all. But we'll try.
Okay.
Oh, I should have gotten the thing from Ruby and been like, I'm here for business from our detective agency. Then we could have gotten in. Oh well.
All right. So it's you going to the amphitheater first or the Massa first?
Well, I don't quite know how it would be laid out, but whatever would like come up first from like the tavern. I don't know which one would be closer.
Probably
probably
the amphitheater because it's in the market quarter.
Yeah. Okay. So it'll be like the market quarter plus the amphitheater part will be the first part.
All right. Sure. So you go to the amphitheater. Go ahead and roll me 1d6.
Why is this song in my head? 4. Welcome to my brain.
Because when I think theater, I think Indiana Jones.
Obviously.
All right. So, you guys go to the amphitheater, and you can see that there are like a couple small groups of people, kind of like sitting in the amphitheater, watching what looks to be like a daytime stage production of some kind of like play.
Oh, let's go. What's better than a daytime stage production? This could only be good. I have the best time slot, early morning.
I mean, the amphitheater is pretty like first come first serve. Whoever wants to like perform here, like if there's not already somebody performing here, you can just go there and do your thing.
Yeah.
Pretty open to the public type thing.
Yeah. But still, what a great time to pick.
Yeah,
to
mid-morning production of some play.
Yeah.
All
the
right.
king is dead.
Okay, whoa. So I guess as we like come up to it, I'll sort of like gesture over to the, I'm sure, amazing level of acting going on at this stage production. Do you want to sit for a while and watch this? There's always things going on. Just sort of depends on when you get here.
Yeah, sure. It looks interesting.
What is this stage production?
So.
Oh no. I don't like it when you start a sentence with a really long so.
Let me just find what it is. One moment, please.
Do 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 do.
You go to the
do,
Jeopardy
Picturing
music.
like
Yeah.
I'm picturing like.
Sorry, do you want me to go back to Indiana Jones?
No, I'm just curious
my
why it went to Jeopardy.
I don't know, because he
Okay.
said just wait a moment, so that's
Sorry,
like the music.
I couldn't remember if I put it in the world builder section of the Discord yet. So.
Okay.
All right. So, you sit down and you start watching, and the stage production, it seems to be telling of a bit of Oran Empire history. It's about how there was a woman who she used to be basically like the handmaid of one of the princesses of an emperor long ago, and they had a bit of an affair, these two women, and she was going to be executed for the affair, but she managed to escape from the capital, made her way to the sea, and stowed away upon a pirate ship. There's a big climactic scene where the pirates find her and they get ready to kill her and throw her overboard. But she's able to basically prove herself to the pirates and quickly becomes a member of the crew. As the play goes on, she finds herself the captain of her own crew. As captain of this pirate ship, she hears tidings about something going on back on the mainland. The princess it had the affair with has, in like kind of over years, become the empress of the empire, and finds herself at a kind of a troubling circumstance, being a woman in power. She's got people all around her trying to unseat her from power and take it for themselves, while there also seems to be a looming conflict with a foreign nation to the south. As she's getting ready to send her navy out to stop this nation from basically invading the continent, she's betrayed by some of her advisors, and all of her ships just seem to sail away in the middle of the night. So she is left with an undefended coastline as this invading armada rolls in. Which brings us back to the pirate captain, who, remembering how kind the Empress was when they were lovers, and how she had a bit of a hand in her escape from execution, she decides to rally all of the pirates under one banner and become the very first pirate queen. And she moves to engage the invading armada before they can reach the coastline. However, the pirate ships are not... They weren't as well equipped as the invading armada. They're more for kind of like guerrilla tactic style naval combat. And so it looked like they were outgunned and outnumbered. However, in her times at sea, she had learned that there was a coral reef to the south that no one had been able to map before. And so she drew the invading armada into this coral reef and caused them to run aground on the reef, thus stopping the invasion. She then captured the captains of the ship, and those that didn't feel fealty to her, she executed into the sea. And in the center of that coral reef, she built her own city, a kind of oasis within the oceans. And then this is where the play kind of dips away from historical accuracy and gets more into a type of artistic liberty, as it's believed that after she saved the Empire, the two kind of rekindled their affair in secret. And the agreement that pirates wouldn't attack orange ships leaving for trade or whatever reason wouldn't be hassled by the pirates. And that kind of agreement between the pirate queen and the empress is kind of lived on to this day. The pirates kind of go about their business on the coast, but as long as the empire kind of like pays kind of like a sea toll to the pirates, any ships leaving under the empire banner go relatively unmolested. So there's a little bit of like a romance aspect to it. And the name of this play is Scarlet Tides.
Does it say her name a lot?
What's that?
Does it say her name a lot? Because my brain was just like, it's Hamilton all throughout.
Hamilton.
Oh, it's not a musical.
I definitely there was a part of that there where I was like, is this a Pirates of the Caribbean reference? I was like, Keira Knightley, is that you? Elizabeth Swann? I was like, I guess Will Turner could, be a lady.
Yes, Will Turner, the Emperor.
Well, in this scenario, he'd be an empress, but it's fine.
This story actually, if you want to know the inspiration, it cascaded from a TikTok I saw once.
Hey!
References, truly.
What TikTok did you watch that made you make this?
It was a TikTok about a handmaid who becomes a pirate after she escapes execution, and then my brain just fucking snowballed from there. Okay.
Oh god! So was this like someone made like a fictional like TikTok story, and you just somehow stumbled on that and off it went?
Yep.
That's funny. Good old TikTok.
This is how my brain works. I see one fucking like thing that I latch onto, and then I expand the story from there.
Nice. That was surprisingly better play than I was expecting. Definitely thought it was going to be a meme.
Yeah. So, the play ends, and that was really good. I wasn't expecting much, with the whole early morning freeform play atmosphere.
Yeah, that's not common. That one's definitely out of the ordinary, because I've seen some terrible performances in this amphitheater in the early morning like time, and they were not good. We got very lucky with the people who made it here first today, or at least at this time. My sister always liked all of them, though. She was never picky.
So, where's next?
Have you had a chance to look around, you know, the market and stuff since we've been here? I don't, you know, we've all been busy doing lots of things, so don't know what you've been up to the whole time. What have you been up to the whole time we've been here? Well, we've been about.
Not much. Like, I've walked around the market district a little bit, but didn't really know the area that well, so I didn't want to go far from the inn. Yeah, just kind of, I guess, watching the cart whenever Felcrum wasn't. Guy really likes to watch the cart.
I think it's more that he just doesn't like it when other people watch the cart. I think that's more what it is. Or he sees somebody watching the cart, and then all of a sudden he just, you know, it just makes him want to watch the cart. But it's great, you know, because you always have somebody to watch the cart.
Yeah, it's been very helpful. Nobody's been kind of snooping around near it with him on watch, kind of glaring at anyone that walks by.
He does have a presence that isn't. Most people don't really think to stop and have a conversation with him, so yeah, it's pretty good. It'd be better if it could be Malkir or the two of them, but he stands out too much. Wait, what's the name of the guy? Oh my god, he's been like so long since we played this campaign that my brain has no recollection of like anyone's name. Hang on. We have Curiosity with us. We have Sorth with us. Who else is with us? Oh my god.
Athalos.
Athalos is his name. I was like
Tochi, Fira.
It starts with an A, but I can't remember his name.
I should also point out you haven't seen Curiosity since you guys got here.
Yeah, but I'm not. She's fine.
Okay.
She'll be okay.
Sure.
I have full faith in Curiosity's capability of handling herself.
Sure.
Besides, one less person to split the money with if she's not around when we sell the cart, so she'll be okay. Apollos, right? Okay, so as we're like leaving the amphitheater, and I guess we're just gonna go meander around the market part for a little bit. I'm gonna sort of like Kit's gonna hook her arm through Arthur's and just be like, "How long?" And I want to get to know you guys better, but Athlos is so hard to approach. What's he like?
He's... How do I put this? He can be a bit impulsive. He's not really one for words. He cares more about actions, I guess. I think he's been through something. When he came to the asylum, kind of had like a haunted look about him.
How long ago was that?
It was a few weeks before you guys started showing up.
Did he ever talk about it?
No, not really. Like I said, he's not one for words.
He ever talk about anything?
Not really.
How long were we all in there again for?
Like
roughly, I know we all kind of got there a bit staggered, but like if you
Yeah.
you know, from like the longest period of time, the person who was there the longest, like what would it be?
I'd say like 3 weeks.
Okay, so then Athos was only there a couple weeks before us, so okay. So other than work, nothing exciting. Guys, they never, I don't know, hang out outside of work.
I mean, not really. He just kind of. Well, I think he just kind of stumbled in on us once when we were discussing the sarcophagus, and well, we didn't want him to like tell them what we were planning, so he just kind of joined in, I guess. Get to share the loot once we eventually sell it.
Yes, Mary, looking forward to getting rid of that thing, that's for sure. What did you guys do in your downtime? I am curious.
Well, the other orderlies and I, we didn't actually live at the asylum. We would live, like, we had housing at like the village at the base of the mountain, and so on days that we didn't have to work, we would just hang out around town, kill time. There wasn't a lot to do in that town either.
Wasn't a lot to do in a cell either, so
Fair.
do that like awkward thing where you're kind of like looking around like, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Is there anything you wanted to, buy here in the city? Souvenir or something?
Souvenir. I guess maybe we can look around at the market, see if there's someone selling like souvenirs, see if there's anything interesting.
There's always somebody selling souvenirs. They get a lot of people coming through here, and they sell the most random stuff.
All right, yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's go look for a souvenir stall or cart. Or
Nice.
It's a big city. If ever you're gonna find a souvenir shop, it is in the capital city of the
Yep.
country.
Mm-hmm. All right. Guess yeah, you walk around the market for a bit. Are you looking for anything, or are you just letting him look for stuff?
I'll just let him look. I'm too poor. I have no money right now because I gave it all to my sister. I have 7 silver with me, so I am poor. So it is.
But I want a souvenir from your date.
You know what? This is true. Kate would probably think of the fact that Kat would be really upset if she didn't bring her something. So I will look for something that I can buy with my 7 silver for my sister. While wherever that, if Arthur finds something, I'll see if I can get something at the same place.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and roll me 1d100 twice. Once for Cat and once for Arthur. Alright. Okay. As you're kind of walking around, there's like there's a stall that has like a bunch of like old books in it, and Arthur says, "No way," and he walks over and grabs a what looks to be kind of like a red leather-bound book with like some like gold kind of inlay in the cover. It's like, this is the book I used to read all the time back at the orphanage. And you look at it, and it's like it's a children's book that's just all about just a bunch of like different adventurers. Just
does it have a name?
That is a great question.
Who can play this game, Mike? You, however, will win. I accept it.
Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's a good one. The name of
times.
The name of the book is Children of Glory.
Wait, so it's a book about a bunch of what was it about?
It's a book about a bunch of adventures for children, like a kind of like think like a YA novel about like child adventure type thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I misunderstood originally, and I was like, this does not seem like a children's book. But okay. Yeah, that's fine. Looking at this selection of old books, is there anything that interests me? Not for my sister, for me. which is nerdy. The opposite of the adventure storytelling book.
Sure.
A textbook.
Yeah, it's just a textbook. That'd be so
Oh
funny.
my god. You're just looking for nerdy books?
Yeah, just like I'm here for nonfiction.
Sure.
I'm the not fun person when you go to book fairs. It's like,
Do you have any scientific journals?
do you have like a biography, an autobiography on the man who discovered the second moon? Like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The books that everyone else is just like, ugh.
Okay, so you're looking for just like nerdy kind of like not like history books or anything, but like things about just like real life occurrence type thing.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a history book. Literally, effectively, anything that falls under the genre of nonfiction is
Okay.
is acceptable.
Gotcha.
Especially things that are related to magic.
Okay. So I'll give you a couple options here. There's a couple of nonfiction books. There's one called Guardians Without Direction, which is about back in the day before the rise of the Empire. There was a bunch of like smaller countries, and within those smaller countries, there was a lot of people trying to make names for themselves as being like wayward knights that would like kind of roam the land and just trying to like fight for fame, glory. Some cared more about protecting people, some cared more about just winning.
Oh, hang on. Wait, I thought of something, and I
Okay.
thought of a thing.
Okay.
You can tell me if I could find this kind of book here or not. But is there any book here that has anything to do with the Fenlands, right? Is that what they're called?
Oh yeah, to
Yeah.
the north. Yeah. Sure.
Even if it's fiction, nonfiction or fiction, acceptable if it's the Fenlands.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check to see if there's something specific about that realm of thing.
Investigation.
That was not the investigation.
No, it was the inbadstigation.
Yeah. So unfortunately, nothing about the Fenlands, specifically. But yeah, there was the Guardians Without Direction. That was one option. There's another book called Girls of Stone, which is about to the north of here, across actually up kind of more up into the mountains. There's kind of like a group of like mystics, kind of like druids, but they're not always druids, but like people that protect the land, and it's all about kind of like how they try to be the kind of like the anchor between like civilization and nature. But what kind of like branches into like the more kind of like magical side of things is apparently they have the power to control the very stone and move mountains when the need arises.
I'll take this one only because I know that both I and my sister will get something out of it.
All right.
So she basically gets a present and a half.
All right.
That's a lie. It's basically 2 presents. She's going to take this from me.
All right. And then the last option that I had was Culling of the Great, which is all about like the rise of the Empire, how the ancestors of the Orin royal family, basically, how they brought the different kind of clans together, and any that didn't give fealty, they basically slaughtered and destroyed their land.
Oh, I learned about that in school. I'll take the Stone Ladies.
Sounds good.
What was it called, the title? Sorry?
Girls of Stone.
Girls of Stone.
Yep.
Nice. Alright.
Thank you, fantasy name generator.
Yep. Where do you think I am right now?
All right. So, Arthur's gonna get the nostalgic book.
Mm-hmm.
And your book costs 15 gold.
You mother... Why? Never mind, I put it back. I have 7 silver. I put the book down. It's fine. I don't need it. I'll come back for it later. Okay, Tori, stop messaging me to steal it. I'm not you.
Believe in you.
No, I don't believe in
Steal it.
myself. You have. She literally, as soon as you said that, I was like, no. She's like, take it. I have a 2 for sleight of hand. This is not happening, okay? I'm not you.
It's better than a 0.
Okay, all of you stop messaging me to steal the book. No, I am not stealing this book in broad daylight. I'm already wanted in this city. I'm not getting arrested over a book.
No angels on the shoulders, only devils.
Taylor, I said stop it! Thank you, Josh, for being the voice of reason.
So, Arthur sees you put the buff back, and he says, "Did you want that?"
Well, it's fine. I'll be able to. I gave all my money to my sister to buy me stuff yesterday, so I'll just come back and get it another time. It's no big deal.
Oh no, that's all right. I'll buy it for you.
Okay.
We're not paying him back. I'm just throwing that out
He
there.
will buy the book for you.
We're not paying it back, you say? Oh, that's so funny.
All right.
As we leave this place, instead of hooking my arm through his arm, I hold his hand, because he bought me a book. Congratulations, buddy. You've leveled up.
Arthur feels very proud of himself.
I just feel it, like, emanating off of him.
All right. Were you still looking to get something for Kat?
Yes, that I can afford with 7 silver, you goddamn.
All right.
My sister is happy with just about anything, so it doesn't need to be worth more than 7. So I could just give her this 7 silver. I don't even know why I'm buying her a gift.
You got me my favorite, money.
It is.
My sister went on a date and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
That's a crappy gift. I don't want it.
She's like, give me the money instead. But yeah, no, I'll look for something cheap to buy.
Okay, something cheap.
7 silver, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna get her a fucking rock. You ready?
Then I can be like the girls in your book.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That is such a good point. Can I find a... Is there someone here who sells rocks that pretends that they're fancy rocks that are worth 7 silver, but it's just a rock?
No. No one is that transparent that they would come to the big city to try and sell rock.
No, that's not like the
Like a
only
little,
thing they
like a
sell.
little scoop,
No,
like a little scoop
yeah.
of rock bin.
Yeah, where they sell other stuff, and then they also have this little
my
bin
gosh,
of
what
rocks.
is the sand shaker thing, and you like.
Oh my god.
You don't realize how easy it is to keep people amused. I love buying rocks, and they're obviously the cheapest things in the world, but it's so fun, and they're just, you get to go and take a handful out of a bucket. It's the best. It's like the thing that's like right at the end, it's like by the cash, so that you're done your purchases, but they're like, do you want to buy a scoop full of rocks for like $5? And you're like, fucking, do I?
I'm not seeing a lot. Go ahead, roll me a d10.
Like Tori, there's nothing on here that is cheap enough for your cheap ass 7 silver. Like,
Well, like,
figure it.
it's either like it's either like so innocuous, like why would that even stand out to you, or like something that would be more expensive than 7 silver.
Well, I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Even when I'm not there, I'm causing problems.
Story of my life. Yeah, not Tori.
Okay.
Oh my god, what have I found?
So,
So ready.
you find you go to this small shop that has just like a bunch of like really strange looking objects on display, and one of them that kind of stands out to you is it looks to be like a little miniature suitcase, and inside of the miniature suitcase it looks to be like a croquet set, but like it's tiny. Like this is not like a croquet set for people. This is like something you'd put in a dollhouse to make
Wait,
it
so
look like the dolls play croquet.
So basically, I could have my sister turn into like a squirrel, and then we could watch a squirrel do croquet. I'm so down. Let's go.
All
I
right.
want the miniature croquet set so bad
need-
now. I need it. I need this in my life.
Immediately, I'm just like,
So that will be. What'd you roll? 6 silver.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, are you? I hate you. You're the worst person in the world. You're so cruel.
Could
Oh
you
my
imagine if
God.
you had rolled higher than 7?
Had I rolled an 8, I would have been like, I have to use charm person to get a miniature croquet set. Like, is this really worth it? Like, oh my god. Okay, well now I have 1 whole silver to my name, so fucking rich ass bitch over here.
Let's hope the sarcophagus plan comes to fruition, huh?
Sisters are supposed to be poor, okay?
This is true. Yeah. Yeah, as I like take out my coin purse and now there's literally a coin. It is literally a coin purse now.
Can I exchange these for a few copper? Maybe if I rub them together, they'll multiply.
Oh my god. It's a good thing I don't have those spells that cost money right now because I would not be able to cast them. I am broke.
I love
Like,
you.
So broke.
Oh man. All right. So you guys spend some time shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick cut back to the rest of the party. Everybody who's asleep would be up by now.
Read
So-
the letter.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get a note.
I'm just frown and go downstairs.
Upset. Upset that I'm gone with someone else when you spent the night with someone else. That is just that's rich.
God, the fucking drama between these sisters.
Rooting for it.
It's the best. And then Casper's just in the middle, like, yeah.
Casper knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, he loves to be in the middle.
Casper's in the middle of it downstairs tuning his instruments, like,
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Probably seeing shows that we used to do together.
Yeah, I don't think -2 wisdom Casper knows what's going on.
Oh my god, that's
It's only a
right, I
-1 now.
forgot.
Oh, is it a
oh my
-1 now?
god.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I forgot how fucking. Oh Jesus
Moving
Christ.
up in
He
the world.
doesn't care. He's like, whatever.
I
Whatever
know,
people
but
are
it's
doing,
just,
I don't fucking
it's
care.
just so funny that he's so charismatic, but such a himbo.
Yeah, he's very naive of
Yeah.
the world around
You
him.
need to be a nice person to be a himbo.
I mean, I don't think we've seen any proof that Casper is not
Yeah.
a nice person.
He
Oh,
hasn't
I
really
know-
done anything out of the
I know
ordinarily
what he
evil.
did.
There for me
No,
when my
exactly.
sister was
You do, we don't. To us, Casper is still nice. For now.
I came downstairs after getting up and just fell asleep at the table.
Nice.
I brought Bee's breakfast to the table and gave her a
Excellent.
nudge.
I'm sulking.
You're the best. This is
Casper
amazing.
made a napkin hat and just put it on B's head.
B, I need you to make me a wisdom saving.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. I need you to fail so we know what happens because I'm so curious. Excellent, thank you.
Failed.
Good job.
All right. As soon as Ruby puts the food in front of you and you realize it's for you, you have like this sudden wave of deep hunger just come over you and just proceed to like animalistically eat the food as fast as possible, to the point that everybody else is just staring at you.
Because we've never seen her move this
I was
fast
gonna
before.
say, I lean over to Casper. Have you ever seen her move that fast?
Why would
I'm using
why
the
would-
napkin hat as a napkin.
ruining your hat?
No, more like you're probably using the napkin hat as like a second spoon because one spoon's not fast enough.
Yeah, it's like a second. It's like a shovel.
Yeah.
A napkin shovel it is.
Shovel. That's a terrible shovel. It disintegrates
Falls
after
apart.
a while. Yeah.
No, it's a cloth napkin. It's
Oh,
they don't
I
have
guess,
paper
yeah.
napkins.
I'm imagining just like a really shitty white paper napkin from like a food court. Like.
The best
So,
food
like,
I've ever
in case
eaten. Oh
you
my
have
god.
no napkin.
Yeah, I just used my shirt. Thanks, Ruby. I just go back to snoozing or something.
Yeah, no problem.
Anybody else weirdly turned on right now?
What the fuck?
I think it's
Give
just
him a
you.
look of concern.
I just look up at
It's just
Casper and
me?
I just go watch it. I fall back asleep.
So are we all just killing time until our meeting tonight?
Yeah, you don't want to get too busy, and then have to like scramble to get back.
It's true. Could use a nice relaxing day.
Exactly.
All
Besides,
right.
if we keep dragging B places, she's going to lose out on her sleep.
Give a little thumbs up.
Oh, did anybody see if Fulcrum had breakfast?
I think he brought food with him.
Man's fishing, I'll give him that.
Should we...
He doesn't exude a lot of energy. He doesn't need a lot of food.
Should we check in on him?
Gonna find out Falcon's just carbo loading for the time when he actually does have to smite.
I'll go check on Fulcrum.
Have fun.
I'll probably be back in a few minutes.
All right, Fulcrum. How does she find you?
She finds me just sitting at the cart with an empty plate next to me. I grab breakfast on the way.
Do you need anything else? You want me to take that back for you?
Oh yeah, if you could, that'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, I'm pretty good.
Alright, well... We'll check it in a couple of hours. One of us can take over if you want. Unless you're good out here.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I'm good either way.
Alright. We'll check in later. Collect his plate. And go back inside.
You do so. Alright, if there's nothing else, then we'll jump back to the couple. The real show.
The real reason we're all here tonight.
For a second, I thought you said the freak show, and I was like,
Alright. So, the plan after the market was to head to the Magic Tech quarters, if I remember right?
Well, also question, because I can't remember where it was. The fountain that my sister stole out all the money out of when she was like a frog or whatever.
Yeah.
Where was that exactly? Was that in the?
That would have
can't
been it. That would have been in the center of the market square, right where you're
Oh,
at.
okay. So we're like, it's there. It's just a fountain. All right, to the Magitech quarter.
Now. Okay.
I don't know if there's anything exciting on the way. Probably not.
Well, no, I wasn't planning on doing random city encounters on your date.
What do you mean? Roll me a D100, Mike.
What about me to roll? I'll roll a D100. No, you tell me what happens.
Had I known that there was going to be a
Here you
date
go.
today, god damn it, I was joking.
86. What happens, Tori?
Nothing. Congratulations. The only time something happens is on 100. You failed.
Oh shit.
Had I known, I would have prepared more.
All right. Well, the two of you make your way to the Magitech quarter.
Or I get to show him all of the government buildings that are
Yeah.
in this section.
Yep. You go over
I'm
to.
super excited about it.
Yeah. You head over to the MAGA. Wait, no. This one wasn't NASA. That's right.
I
Not
was like,
MAGA.
whoa, buddy.
Not
whoa,
MAGA.
now. Whoa. Calm down your Americanness, okay?
I know, right? I was like,
Get the
wait.
shit out of here.
Sound right? NASA.
This doesn't sound right.
I knew as soon as it came out of my mouth. I was like, that's the right acronym. The NASA building.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It'll. I imagine there's like a really cool like observatory thing on the top that you can see. So it does look cool. You just can't go inside.
You can't see the sky. There's no point.
Who said that?
She's just like a squirrel in the corner.
Rolled over in bed. Oh, and I'm not asleep anymore.
I knew she could talk. So this is where you worked, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it was mostly a lot of paperwork for somebody else, but get back here one day. Other things to do, though.
I don't think you ever told me why you wanted to work in government stuff.
Not so much government stuff. It just so happens that the government is what, pays for all of it. Could have been anybody paying me to do it, really. Same for my sister. It was our parents, actually. Our parents met at the same school that we went to. That's why we went there. Also, just because it's one of the biggest and best schools in the area, in the whole country, really. And they met there, and they eventually started working together, and then through their work, fell in love, had us. I'm doing the sort of work that my father was really into, and Kat's doing the sort of work that our mother's really into.
Okay, so it's kind of like a legacy.
Kind of. I guess. But it's not so much, unless you're from like a family with like social status and, royalty and all that. That's only really where all that kind of like nepotism matters and can actually get you connections. Our parents just worked really hard and they do very well for themselves, but they don't even live here in the city, so they're not super connected, so neither were we. And they also, hard work is important. That's what they always told us. So we had to start from the bottom just like they did. So this is where I worked. Kat comes here sometimes too. She sort of dabbles between here at Massa and then over there. I gesture to a building farther off. That's Ozda. They do a lot of the agriculture work for Orin. And then if you go farther down that way, there's the dude.
The dude?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the names are special. But Massa, Magic Astronomy and Science Administration. Ozda, Orin State Department of Agriculture. The Dude, which is the Department of Orin's Defense. And even farther down, well, actually, they have like one building there, but they're sort of also scattered around. They have like smaller places throughout the city and throughout a lot of the Empire. Is the EHO, which is the Empire's health organization. They're kind of everywhere. They work pretty closely with some of the churches, though. But those are the big four you can find here. There's other little ones and that are sort of under the umbrella of the bigger departments, but those are the four in this quarter. Anyways, there are more in the lavish quarter, but they're different.
Huh.
Mhm.
Didn't realize the city was so complex.
I think it comes down a lot from the fact that it's just so many people from how it all originated. There was just so much from everywhere that I guess the competing ideals sort of kind of stuck around in a sense. They all have meshed together, but then also the separation of things really remained intact. I don't know. I didn't make it.
I think I feel like they probably should have at least made it a little better to look at, though, right? Like, aren't aesthetics supposed to help with, like, creative thought or something?
They look a lot. Most of the work is on the inside. The outside doesn't really matter. We're stuck inside all day. So looking at the outside
Oh.
of the building doesn't really do anything.
So it looks nicer on the inside then?
Mm-hmm. Most of the buildings do.
Oh, okay.
Other than, obviously, if you're into the lavish quarter, then obviously everything there is, you know, lavish.
Right.
As it's in the name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, this has definitely been very informative. Learning about the different departments of the government.
Sort of like looks down at her shoes, like as if she feels bad. Like, I'm sorry, I realize not everybody thinks this kind of stuff is interesting.
No, it's not that. I think it's great that you find all this. I guess I'm surprised that the place you wanted to show me was, well, they kind of kicked you out, didn't they? Surprised you would want to come back here.
A bit of a misunderstanding. Maybe after enough time, go back and figure it out. Probably with the help of our parents. They'll definitely be able to help us out with that. So. It's sort of hard for me to show you around places because the whole time I lived here, other than going from home to work to back home to maybe a place to get something to drink and eat and then back home, didn't do much. My sister and I lived to work and worked to live. So it's now if we were in you know, if we were in Ithaca, that'd be a different story. Lots to see there, way more to see there, and actually had free time to see things around there. So.
Gotcha. Well,
Not the best tour guide. Sorry.
no, that's all right. Well, maybe we can just kind of walk around, explore, and maybe we'll find something that we find interesting.
Sounds like a good plan. We still have a lot of time to kill. How long have we been gone?
I'd say it's like around noon.
Oh, a few hours then.
Yeah.
Okay. I am not used to having a familiar, but can they just like, if you have them out, can they just like go very far away? Obviously, I know that there's like a distance for like communication, but like,
Yeah.
can you send them relatively far away and
Yeah, you can send them wherever. They can go as far away from you as you want. You just, if you want
It's
to
only
talk to them or
100
like,
feet.
or look through their senses, then yeah, it's
Gotcha.
100.
Okay, just double checking.
Unless you're a very specific type of warlock.
Yeah.
Hey.
I will pop Inkblot out then. I'm sure he's gonna be so ecstatic.
Oh, this
when
guy
he-
again.
I'm sure you can find it, but can you go to the tavern where we were staying and let Kat know that everything's fine and we'll be back later?
So I'm your messenger now?
You're literally a bird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that type of bird.
Does it look like I care?
I am at your service.
Can't I get a watcher, man? What the fuck?
Yeah, because I'm gonna do the same thing 2
I have
campaigns
to
in a
be a
row.
watcher, but then fucking asshole bird. I give a little like with my hand to like have him go and just take off.
All right.
Oh
And
my god.
he goes flying off. And then immediately gets killed by a bigger bird. No.
Imagine. All of a sudden a hawk descends from the sky.
Oh
and
god.
That's what you get, asshole. No.
You don't deserve an Inkblot.
All right. So, as now you guys are just kind of free-forming it, go ahead. Just make me a investigation check to see if you find anything interesting on part 2 of the tour.
Wait, where did my character? It just closed. What? It just was like, nah. Q.
Nice.
Give me a second. Reloading. Investigation. Stop closing! What are you doing?
Are you playing on a tablet?
No, I'm on my computer. What the heck is happening? Hit. Oh, way better.
All right. So, yeah, you guys spend the better part of an afternoon, kind of just exploring the city, finding
movie montage.
yeah,
Here we go.
a movie montage.
Excellent.
You actually find like a bunch of stuff that you didn't even know about was in the city. Like, there's a lot of like kind of like historic like small kind of like oddities that if you're just like walking on the street, like well, you can like kind of walk past and completely miss them. But because you're actually like looking for anything interesting to make this date interesting, you're just like, oh, what's this weird like thing kind of embedded in the wall over here?
Then we passed the interesting part for me. All right. Government departments.
Yeah.
So this is like all just like those little things that when you look something up online in a city, you don't find these ones. These are the ones you have to like stumble on.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, here's this plaque about like this thing that happened in the city 200 years ago.
Nice. We're plaque reading. Oh, this is what I like to do. So I'm all for it. Kit gets this from me.
Yeah. So, I'm not gonna just go into all of the history of this city.
What do
right
you mean?
But going forward, if you ever want to try and recall information about the city of Orana, I'll say you have advantage.
Yes.
If it's a history check type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to insight check the city of Arana at advantage, please. Thanks.
I meant like you would be able to do like nature or like.
I know. It's just rolling.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and
what time do we have to get? I'm trying to think. What time would we have to be back by?
probably by like dinner
All right.
at the latest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? We're out here. We're maximizing the time. So, all the way until the last possible point. Well, I guess we're on a date.
Nice, good stuff.
She's like, all right, maybe if I put in all the hours now, it won't come up again.
At least in this city.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, hey, now that we're in Ithaca, you said you know a lot of places here.
If this bitch is still with us in Ithaca, there's a problem.
All right. So.
Listen, Arthur, I, Tori, like you. I'm sorry that Kit does not. But see, now here's the real question. I did the hand-holding move, but does Arthur step up and make any other move on the date? These are the things we need to know. These are the important parts that will be spammed in the girls' chat and are necessary. Am I wrong? No.
Well, let me see. Oh, that's not Arthur's character. Where's Arthur?
Somebody else. Athalos. It's like.
Here. Put this just me, so only I see the rolls. All right. So, as you guys are kind of walking around, Arthur kind of points out something to you. We'll say like it's like another kind of like street performance thing. Not as kind of like grandiose as like the amphitheater, just like some people on the street. And he kind of does like the point something out to you where like he's on one side of you and he kind of like points past you with his arm on the other side of you, and then kind of like transitions. So while you're kind of standing there watching this kind of street performance of like, say just like some dude like juggling and swallowing swords.
It's like the most basic street
Yeah,
performance.
exactly. He puts his arm around you, and it is very subtle because I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, he pulled off the smoothest move. Good job, buddy. Well, I can't let the nat 20 not work, obviously. That would just be cruel.
All of a sudden, like, Kit thinks, maybe I do like him.
Just like, oh my god, finally physical contact. The only good part about this. It's been a while since prison.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I mean... Sorry, it's just how it is.
Oh my god.
I am not one, if not authentic to my sin, okay? Oh boy. Good job, Arthur. I'm proud of you.
God. I'm going through like fantasy store name generator, and some of these are really bad.
Oh, I know. You get some really stupid things. I've been on some of the name generators for things before, and I'm like, what? Who would ever use this? I'm like, what? Why would you ever want this? Oh, I think I was just looking real quick. This says invention names. I thought this said intervention names. I was like, that is an oddly specific category for fantasy name generator. Why would you need intervention names? God damn it, Tori. You're just hitting that refresh button ferociously there, Mike. Like,
yeah, like it's really bad. Sorry.
It's okay. I was like, man, this is a death. He's digging. He is digging.
Well, there was one that I did really like, and then like I was like, but I don't know if I want to do that one. But now there's just nothing else.
Now
so
you're like, damn it, I went too far.
like I guess I'll just have to go with that other one that I saw that I really liked.
There you go.
Which I think part of the reason why I didn't want to use this one was because it's at first glance it's a bookstore, which you guys already kind of did books earlier. But as I just wanted to throw this out there in case you're interested. as you guys are kind of making your way through the city, you pass by a very kind of like hidden away shop called the Last Flower Bookstore. As you kind of like glance by it, it does look like it has more than just books, though. I'm gonna keep it open ended. I don't want it to just be a bookstore.
It's like Indigo.
Like Indigo? What?
Yeah, Indigo. It's a bookstore, but they also have like clothes and a billion other things.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with it. Is it a chain?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Okay. Yeah, I never heard of it.
Canadian? I have to look this up.
Are you interested in stopping in, or should you want to continue on?
I've been talking while muted this whole goddamn time.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Oh
Okay.
my god, yes. I was like, everyone kept talking, and I was like, why is no one acknowledging what I'm saying?
Classic
Tory blunder.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Miss One Silver to her name going into a bookstore.
Yep. Listen.
It's all right. Maybe Arthur can buy you more books.
Yeah.
I told him
or
to
come
buy
back
me
later.
stuff, not her.
I'll be like, you should get this for my sister. She'll really love it, and make her like you more.
Oh my god. All right.
But
So,
yeah, no, we shall come in.
okay, yeah, you go in, and it is mostly a bookstore. Like, there's a lot of like bookshelves, but you also see that it has a lot of strange oddities on display as well.
Okay, this is totally Indigo. All right, let's go. This is literally. I was agreeing with you earlier. I was like,
I need to go to this store. I've never heard of this.
it's like a bookstore also combined with like a gift store, but not like really shitty like gifts. And then they have like just so much variety. You can also buy like they have like whole sections for. It's just crazy. Indigo is wild. It's just got so much stuff.
There's like board games too. A friend and I bought which one? No, not a friend and I. My friend bought. They even had like D&D books, and she bought one there. Yeah, and like they had full starter sets.
Also, most of them come with a Starbucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, look around. What do we got? I will look in both oddities and book section.
Okay. I guess, are you looking for anything specific?
Well, in the book section sort of falls to the same as like previous. Well, I guess specific magic is always first. As a wizard, it's just like,
Sure.
give me magic or give me death.
Okay.
At least in my mind. So that would be like number one. Number two, again, would probably be anything like Fenlin's stuff. In the oddities, I don't really know, since oddities is very vague. So that would, I guess, just be whatever stands out the most. I have no idea.
Alright.
Or I guess Kat would try and look for something that probably would be like the most valued. Kate would probably look for something that would, I don't know, maybe have the most like purpose, if that makes sense. Or history. The most depth.
I mean, there's plenty of history books. It's depending on like what type of history you're looking for.
Oh, no, I mean in the oddities section.
Oh, for the oddity section, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Books would just be magic, and then like Fenlin's related stuff would be like that. side,
Okay.
and then in the oddities where like that's like Cat looks for stuff that's like valuable and shiny, and she's like a bird, whereas Kit looks more for things that are probably like more like historical or have more like use and more purpose to them.
All right. Go
I'm
ahead
function,
and
she's fashion.
yeah, go ahead and make a investigation check for the books to see if you find anything that you would find interesting.
Okay. Investigation. Oh, yes.
All right. So, I would say you'd find a couple books on the Fenlands. One about basically the conquest of the Oran Empire into the Fenlands. The how the battle, basically the effort didn't go very well for the Empire, and as they were kind of like fought back, it looked like the warriors of the Fenlands might actually come into Empire territory, but then the Fenland forces were pushed back to the river on the edge of the forest. And it's kind of been like a stalemate since then, not really at war, but kind of not really at peace either.
It's like a weird stalemate.
It's a stalemate. It's just they're
Yeah.
just kind of no one is willing to make the next move, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for generations. The other book talks about more recently how a sickness seemed to have hit the people of the Fenlands, and how it did make its way into the border towns on the edge of the Oran Empire. It was referred to as the Fen Fever by Empire people. Yeah. There's those two kind of books about a little bit of Fenland history. Nothing really like about magic or magical. As for the oddities, you're saying historical for you, or like shiny stuff, or for
well, just
that?
I don't know what looks the most interesting. I guess it's hard to. Oddities is so open ended. Like there's so
Right,
much that
yeah.
falls under the umbrella of oddity. So it's like
It could really be anything.
It really could be anything. So I don't know what looks the most interesting. What's the oddest oddity among the oddities?
Okay. Well, let's see.
I'm going into this with hoary levels of thinking. This is how I buy stuff.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about when we were in the gift shop at the museum. And he was like,
this is how I shop. It's so funny. You're having flashbacks.
yeah.
Yep. This is me.
That was fun though.
This is true. I would literally pull things off the shelves and run over to you guys like, look at what I found!
Yeah, for real.
God.
And you were like, where did you get this? I was like, right over here. Like on the
What is
bottom
it?
shelf covered in
Yeah.
dust. Like
And I guess I was kind of like Cat, and I was like, this is fluffy though. But that was
yeah.
it.
Yeah. That or you also looked at things that were very expensive in that like middle glass part.
Yeah, so I was like, can't get that, but it's
Yeah.
pretty.
Alright.
Yeah.
I would say amongst the oddities, you would find 3 things that you find interesting.
Hit me.
One of them is what looks to be a doll made out of recycled wood that just has no face. It's just completely blank on the face. The next one is a silver little box that says "Dreams" on the outside. But when you open it, there's nothing inside.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing, which at first you think it's a what looks to be a porcelain statue of a polar bear. As you look closer, you realize that it's not porcelain. It's actually made out of ice, and it just hasn't melted.
I hate you.
How big is like the silver box?
It's not very big. It's kind of looks like a pillbox, if you know like about that size, like like what people used to keep pills in before we got like our little like orange prescription bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, you can still buy those at the pharmacy. They like brought them back. They're like, wow, look it. It's so cool. Hang on, my character sheet is being weird again. Oh my god, for the love of Christ. Why? Why are you like this? Hang on, I'm just gonna close Roll20 real quick and reopen it, because this is getting really annoying. Why is there a theme song every time there's a lull, Tori? Why?
Because it's Tori.
Yeah, fill the quiet apparently.
I don't do well with silence. Okay, scroll all the way down to the bottom of this. Would you say that the little silver box is definitely like no more than like 5 pounds?
Oh yeah, it's not even a pound.
Are there other people in this store other than Arthur and I?
Do it.
She gonna swipe it.
Well, you can see that there is an old lady, kind of in the corner, who kind of like nodded and like said something unintelligible when you first walked in.
Okay.
But he hasn't really said anything to you guys as you've just been perusing.
Okay. Is Arthur like off looking at books?
Sure.
Is this old lady paying attention to me?
Sorry, I just took a bite of something.
I was like, do I need to repeat myself?
No, I was like, oh, that was a bad time to take a bite of a cookie. She... Go ahead and make an insight check. See if you can tell if she's, like, looking directly at you.
Nope.
She might be asleep.
Okay, well, I definitely I pick up the fucking unmeltable polar bear statue very, like, obviously. I try and not steal, but I try and take the silver box from wherever it is subtly. So I try and, like, make one very obvious and one not so obvious, like, so that it doesn't look like I picked it up. Not like I'm hiding it anywhere, but just, you know. The more the slow pull off the counter of whatever it is.
Sure. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. I'll say you have advantage because you're being extra careful and doing other things to draw the attention away from that.
Cool. Alright, sister. Be with me!
I believe in you. I wish I could guidance from afar.
Send me your vibes.
We're being sent.
Yes!
Okay.
Vibes!
Hooray!
Alright, yeah.
Channel your inner cat.
You slip the dream box away from the counter and into like a pocket or something.
Yeah, well, what I'm gonna try and do, I guess I'm gonna see if, in combination with taking it off the shelf, like, very subtly, while also being, like, really obvious with grabbing the polar bear statue, if I can, wrist pocket.
Oh, you're casting wrist pocket.
Yeah, I want to see if I can do them kind of, like, intertwined.
Okay.
So it's like, because I can't subtly, I have to, you know, obviously do the...
Right. It's, yeah.
And I'm not a sorcerer, I can't subtle spell, but...
Right.
So I'm trying to do this in a... the RP way of subtle spell.
No, yeah. I'd say with that sleight of hand, as part of, like, the same motion of, kind of, like, pulling it off the edge without being seen, you kind of just, quickly, cast the spell with a quick hand movement, and it disappears into your little pocket dimension.
Okay. I, like, skip over to wherever Arthur is with this polar bear statue. Very, like, obviously, like, oh my god, look what I found! Look how cool this is!
Whoa, is that ice?
I think so, but it's not melting.
Is it cold? Oh yeah, it is cold.
I was about to be like, oh no, is it?
Just been holding this ice sculpture. It's like, oh wait, it's not cold.
Maybe this is porcelain. Hang on.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Is it magic?
I don't know. Maybe? I wouldn't be able to figure that out here.
Did you want to buy it?
He, like, gives him a sheepish, like, look because she is broke. Like, absolutely broke.
Oh, right. Well, let's see how much it is.
Worst case, I can always come back with my sister. And money.
Yeah. So,
and I also have the Fenland's Fen Fever book.
Okay. So you're grabbing the Fen Fever book. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, Joe, that is exactly the look.
Oh, I know.
Classic. Yeah, so the two of you head over to the counter where the old lady is sitting nearby. And Arthur says, excuse me, ma'am. We wanted to purchase these. How much are they? There's not a price tag. And the old lady,
Does that mean they're free?
Yes.
Do you say that?
No, because I hated that when I was in customer service, so I can't imagine this lady likes it.
the the old lady says something along the lines of
She having a stroke?
Maybe.
I'm curious. Is she? Did she get help? Is she okay?
Do you ask her?
Well, do I get the vibe of like, does she look okay?
Make a medicine check.
Oh yeah, let's go. Oh no. Medicine. Oh boy. That sweet, sweet wisdom. Nope.
Oh my god, she's dead.
Amazing.
No, it's kind of
She
hard to
cries
tell.
right there in front of me.
She dies, and Arthur blames you. No.
Negative relationship points.
She sits up from her walking chair, and walks over at a very slow pace to the counter.
She wasn't even at the counter.
No, she was just off to one side. And she reaches underneath the counter and pulls out a jar filled with a very viscous liquid in it.
Are there teeth in it? Are there her dentures in this jar?
Well, she opens up the jar and just kind of pours a little bit of this viscous liquid
Why you
into
say
her.
it like that?
That's what it is.
Like,
It is a viscous liquid.
I know, but you're putting such a weird. I don't like it.
She pours it into her hand, and then she just kind of puts it in her mouth, and kind of swishes it around a little bit, and then she finally says, "Oh, that's better. Can you understand me now?"
Wait, earlier was she speaking? Was it common, just really grumbled, or was it a different language?
Hard to say.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sort of side-eye Arthur, like, what the fuck?
Alright, which items were you looking at?
We gesture to what we have in our hands.
Yes. Well, for the book, that would be 10 gold. And for the sculpture, it would be 65 gold.
Question: how is this like bookstore on a relatively well-traveled road, or does it look like it does not get a lot of people?
It does not look like it gets a lot of people.
Okay.
Those prices make sense for Indigo.
This is true. This is definitely all this is Indigo pricing, though. The random gift thing costs like so much more money, and you're like, I could get this for like a quarter of the price on Amazon. I'll sort of like look around. Do you need help with anything around here? You don't really seem like a lot of people come and visit very often. It's a beautiful shop.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. It's true. I don't get as much business as I used to. What type of help are you offering?
I don't know. What kind of help do you need?
Hmm.
I'm just imagining this jar sitting between us, and I'm so disgusted.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good either.
Oh God.
Plus, like, every time she talks, she like exhales, and the smell gets kind of blown in your face. Hmm. Well, I suppose I do. I have a cat that hasn't been around in a while, and I just want to make sure that it's all right.
Oh God.
Could you find my cat for me?
This cat is like fucking gonna be dead under a pile of books somewhere. This is gonna be awful.
This is perfect.
How long ago did you lose your cat?
Hmm.
Time means nothing to this woman.
She kind of stares off blankly for a couple seconds. And then you hear what kind of sounds like snoring. And then she says, "Oh, I remember.
I want to be like this old lady when I grow up.
It was around the time that the Emperor remarried."
She remembers things in terms of historical events. I love her. When did the Emperor last get remarried?
It was about 25 years ago.
Oh God. Okay. Well. My sister is amazing with animals. So she could definitely find your cat for you. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
And maybe in exchange, we could pay a little less money for some of these items as a bit of a trade-off. And I will also recommend to so many people to come visit this lovely establishment you have. Because I think more people need to see this place.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
I will cast Charm Person.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because you know what? Who cares anymore, right? Fuck it, right? Let's just. What's the point of having this spell if you're not going to use it on the random old lady shopkeeper?
But we love her.
Oh, I mean, I, Tori, appreciate this old lady a ton. Kit is just like, you are old and smelly, and I really don't like being near you.
Alright. Is it a wisdom save?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
It will be it's just my spell DC, right?
Yep.
So 14.
14, alright. Alright. She says, "Oh, that's so nice of you. You're so pretty. Tell you what, if you find my cat, I'll just give you the items. How's that sound?"
Sounds wonderful. I'll sort of like reach out and like give her, you know, the kind of like pat on the hand you give to like old grandmas. Like, there. Thank you.
What was your name again?
My name? You can call me Annabelle.
Annabelle. Thank you, Annabelle.
You're very welcome. And your name?
I'm Gwendolyn.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Gwendolyn. What does your cat look like, just so that we can keep an eye out?
Well, it has dark fur and then a little kind of almost like a star, a tuft of white fur right on its forehead.
Dark fur, like black fur?
Yeah, black.
So all
Black.
black with white tuft on its forehead.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a star.
Okay, anything else? Stubby tail? Missing an ear?
Now this is a little unusual,
Oh god.
but he really likes to drink ale.
Okay. So maybe we'll find him in a tavern.
I'm gonna retire as this cat.
Yeah, when we're done this campaign, you're like, you know what? I'm done living
I'm
as a
gonna go
person.
be Gwendolyn's cat.
Yeah. Immortal, lived fucking 25 years. Who knows how old it was when she lost it 25 years ago.
And the thing is, since I'm a druid, I'll live for so
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You have to figure out a way to keep Gwendolyn alive forever.
No, she's gonna live forever already. Can't you tell?
Clearly, you just wait for Gwendolyn to die and then pretend to be her
Yeah.
granddaughter
Take
and
over?
take over the
Yeah.
business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's a plan. Write that down.
Why did you tell everybody my epilogue?
All right, Gwendolyn. Well, you just keep these things over here for us, and we'll be back. You like fall asleep again in front of me.
Did you want to know what the cat's name is?
Oh, does it know its name?
I think so.
Okay. What's its name? He, she, it?
His name is Oleander.
Oleander. Woman turn her husband into a cat or something. Okay. So, Oleander, the black cat, the black star-shaped tuft on its forehead, that likes to drink ale.
That's
Okay.
him.
You'll be sure to keep an eye out, and I will bring my sister back here, and I'm sure she'll have very good luck. I just give a quick glance around too before we go. They're like, any sign of this cat? Obviously not. It's been 25 years, but just in case.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been 25 years, so there
It's
wouldn't
more
be
like,
anything.
is there like a freaking corpse, like a skeleton? It's just.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No.
You know, that's just obviously the cat died somewhere in here.
You do see that kind of like there's like a there's like a shelf high up near a window. That the window has been propped open, and there's like a little saucer and a bed on the shelf.
Oh, no. Gwendolyn, no. Okay. Alright.
Alright. So she will hold the items for you.
From all
and
these
then-
from all these customers that are
Oh yeah.
clamoring to get them.
Yep. And
Okay.
yeah, and with that you guys head out. And it's getting kind of late, so you probably head back to the tavern
Yeah.
around now. All right. And the rest of you who've just been kind of hanging out at the tavern all day, you see the two of them walk in.
I just stare at them.
I just cheers my empty cup.
You guys just been sitting here all day?
We'd lay low.
Yeah. Taking a day off.
As Ruby's like thought we'd lay low, I look over at her and I'm like, lay low? You?
I had a very busy day yesterday.
Sorry, Flare what was it, the Flame Queen?
The Fire
The
Queen.
Fire Queen? I didn't realize laying low is such a specialty of yours.
Very tired, alright.
Mhm.
The stares
must-
of judgment just intensify.
B must be rubbing off on me.
I would like look over at B.
Must
and
be
like,
it.
why are your clothes just so covered in like food?
I had a really big breakfast.
The end of the day.
I like look outside like it's dinner, like it's like what? I look around and I'm like, have you guys left Felkram watching the cart all day?
Checked in on him.
He's apparently
What?
doing pretty fine for himself.
I forgot he was out there.
Oh my god.
Cat's
I
gonna
would've-
stand up abruptly. Kid, I need to talk to you.
The voice crack and everything.
Yep.
Oh,
Heads upstairs.
oh god. Oh, what I forgot to say this as we came in, but she'll just be like, forgot to let go of his hand. Let's go of Arthur's hand. And it's like, okay, that's bad. All right.
Wait, did Inkblot ever make it to us?
Oh yeah, that's so true. Did Inkblot just say fuck you and not go to Cat?
So,
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Inkblot just never made it here.
Okay.
No,
Dang.
buddy. Wait. Can I just send him back to his like pocket from wherever he is, or do you have to?
that's a
They have
good
to
question.
be close.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Well, see, Kayla always like had Watcher go back himself when like something happened.
That's true.
Yeah. I was too afraid to let my boy wander because who knows when I was gonna find incense again.
It doesn't specify. It just says as an action, you
just
can
as an
temporarily
action.
dismiss your familiar.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, as I don't know, he hasn't made it yet. I'll go with Cat, and I'm guessing we go upstairs.
Yeah, to our room. I have a question for you.
As she like turns around, me expecting her to just be like, "Where were you all day?" I will redo wrist pocket to flick out the silver box.
Where were? Ooh.
And I just like hold it out to her. I came prepared. I'm like a zookeeper going into the lion's den with a stake, like, ha!
Oh my god.
It's the box. You're distracting me. Looks at the box again, though.
I turn it. I'm like, look, it's his dreams on the side.
That's pretty cute. But no, I had a serious question. Is this like you were holding hands when you came in? So is this like a serious relationship? Like, should I be on the ready for the, if you guys go and get married and move somewhere, or should I be like on the? Because I'm just scared for you. Because you know what? I think you're muted, maybe.
No, Kit's mouth is doing like the open close thing. She's like, you think that we go from hand holding to marriage?
Yes. I just don't know. It's been a while since I don't like you were with the with work, and I was just checking, just in case.
Just because I had one horrifically failed engagement doesn't mean that A, they would all be like that. I learned my lesson. B, why would I even know?
Okay, but what if he proposes to you? Should I kill him?
No. I mean, it depends on the proposal. If it's really bad, like, I deserve better. But no, that's just. Or if you do it, just
learn from last time. Yeah.
Learn your lesson. It's the important part. Always learn your lesson.
Sanity is doing the same thing. Right, different results.
That's the motto of this sister duo. Always learn your lesson. By the way, where's my bird?
Where do you keep your bird? Looks around the room.
As if you would just be in here. Like, no, I sent him to you.
No,
like hours ago.
I haven't seen Inkblot since we were coming here.
I'll snap my fingers to send him back to his pocket. And then try and bring him back.
Muted? Question mark?
I don't know.
I was muted. Yeah, you bring him back. He kind of just like, you can see he's kind of like laying there, almost like he was asleep. And then he kind of stirs awake, and he says, "Oh, this isn't where I fell asleep."
I sort of like lift him up to like right in front of my face. What have you been doing? Did you even do what I asked you? You clearly didn't do what I asked you to do because Kat hasn't seen you.
Hi, Inkblot. Waves.
What do you want from me?
For you to do what I asked you to do. What do you mean? What I told you what I wanted from you.
Yeah. And then I found something better to do.
Leap?
Well, it was what I did before I slept.
And what did you do before you slept? And this better be good.
I went skydiving.
You're a bird!
You can make a nature check. Or you can ask your druid sister what that means.
Wait, did you leave? Is that what you said, Tori?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just gonna look over and be like, why is my bird going skydiving?
Well, I know what that means.
You would know what that means because you're a druid. So, one of the ways that
That'd be the stupidest thing I've ever heard, isn't it?
birds fornicate is they do it while plummeting to the ground. And so if they don't finish, they die.
Oh no.
Now,
God damn it, Inkfly, you're not supposed to be the fucking you're not supposed to have the same predilection as me.
now, like in real world stuff, I think that's just eagles, but like this is fantasy. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
And
Damn it.
Cat's response is, "Oh, he's making more birds."
I'm sorry. Had something terrible happened while I was away, and you were my messenger to my sister, you were busy fucking another bird while free falling?
Yep.
Also, did you just find a regular bird?
I'm not picky.
I just sent him back to his pocket dimension.
I'm glad you're safe.
He just looks at her hand where she was holding him. She's just like, ugh!
I opened the dream box though.
It's empty.
Yeah, I forgot out of character, and then I remembered.
Wait, what else is it that I got? I got the book for the Girls of Stone.
Oh, the miniature!
Read the miniature croquet set, yeah!
I can keep it in the box!
Does it fit what her miniature croquet
Oh,
set fit in
no.
her box of dreams?
No,
Oh,
it would
damn.
not.
Box.
Alright, pillbox. Okay, yeah. Damn, so close.
Yeah, I know, I was excited.
The croquet set comes in a box too.
True. Well, put a box in a box.
Yeah.
It's not
I'll
unheard
put
of.
the dream box in the croquet box.
There you go.
It also doesn't fit.
Damn it.
Mike, why are you ruining everything?
Certain things fit a certain way, okay? Plus, the croquet box is full with what's that? Croquet stuff.
Croquet?
Croquet.
It's the Orana version because it's French. It's croquet.
Croquet.
I will I'll also pull out the little box then with the miniature croquet set and sort of hand it over.
2 boxes? This is the best day ever.
Yeah. As she goes to grab it though, I like pull my hand back and I'm just like, no more sulking.
I was just sulking because I was scared.
Oh yeah? What
Mhm.
how do you think I feel? Waking up in the middle of the night and you're not here. Or waking up in the morning and you're not here.
Well, I mean, but like, I'm close
Mhm.
by still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're close
And
to someone. It's not me.
what do you mean? You're my sister. We're like super close to each other. You got me gifts and I
I
pulled
mean,
your money.
I meant physically, cat. Oh god. Okay, here, just take the croquet. Here, you can get small and use this. It'll be adorable.
I should do that right now.
Well, we have things to do tonight, so let's,
Yeah, okay.
Also, I'm gonna need you to turn into a drunk cat at some point tomorrow, probably, because we don't have time right now.
I can do that.
Yeah, again, not now, but yeah.
I put the boxes in my bag of holding.
Oh, I got this book. This book I will read first. You can read it after, okay? You can have it after, but I want to read it first. You're not allowed to, take it from me.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to keep it in the bag?
Yes, you can keep it. It can go into the bag, but you just said you'd let me have it back, so.
Mm-hmm.
No, not mm-hmm. You did this when we were kids. You would say you would give something back to me when I asked for it, and then you wouldn't do it.
But we're not kids anymore. I'll do it.
Okay.
Probably.
Cat.
Depends when.
No. Also, did you hoard all of my money, or did you actually get the things I needed you to get?
Oh! I got your incense.
Okay, you can keep it in the bag. I don't need it right now, obviously, because she just thinks about ink plot again. She's like, shakes her hand again. Just like, I was touching him.
Look, and I just like pull out all 40 gold worth or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was like 40 gold.
Yeah, I have it listed here. 40 incense kit. Find familiar.
Okay, perfect. All right.
I guess it should be 40 GP off. But that was it. I was just seeing, because, yeah, if he needed to die, really. That's what I was saying.
If something like that needs to happen, you'll be the first to know.
Okay.
Fine.
Hug?
Yes.
Hug.
You no more glaring, me no more glaring. Hug.
Now we can go back downstairs.
Yep.
All right, you guys do so. So, as you guys finish out the night with dinner, or finish up the day, I should say, not finish up the night. Start the night with dinner.
I was like, that's a really long dinner. Damn.
It's getting to that time where they can probably start to head over to the meeting place for the sarcophagus.
Yeah, warehouse on the docks.
Warehouse on the docks. I'm sorry.
All right.
When we're like about to go in, I'm gonna turn into that same cat that I had been, and I'll wear the ribbon again too.
Got it. So you make your way to the docks, and you find the warehouse that was described to Cat. Cat turns into a cat. And then, do you just go in? Do you knock? What's the plan of attack?
I think we just go in. I don't think you knock on a warehouse.
All right. So you open the door and start moving the cart with the sarcophagus into the warehouse. And as your eyes adjust to the light, or lack thereof, within the warehouse, you see standing there waiting for you is Lady Lama Agosto, as well as a contingent of guards, all kind of wearing her house sigil. She says, "Welcome. I'm glad to see that you were able to make it tonight. Let's get started." And with that, we're going to end it tonight.
Finally.
I know.
No, I mean, not
Long
the
time
ending.
coming.
Finally, we're selling the damn thing.
Oh, no, I know what you meant. Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Falcarum just wants to be rid of the cart.
He's like,
No, it's given me a job. After this, I have no idea what I'm going to do.
he's like, wait, you can keep the chest, but you can have the coffin, but can I keep the cart?
But I'm assuming we're going to be playing next week then.
Yeah, I have no plans that would get in the way of that. If
So-
nobody else has any plans.
I
Yeah, I
should
think I'm
be
good.
able to play. Next week is the weird iffy week for me because I am traveling that day to like a different province. Like I mean, my flight's at like 6 a.m. and I get there at like noon, but you know, travel and whatever, I don't know what's gonna happen, and so
Sure.
I will keep you posted. And like the time is different, so it's like it's just weird. But I will let you know. It should be good. If ever it doesn't look like it's gonna be good, I'll try and let you know as early as I can on Sunday.
Sure. Okay.
But I'm bringing my iPad with me, so should be okay.
Sounds good. So I will end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week. Probably.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.